Hello guys, I hope you're good. So this time we're gonna see Pfsense and the DHCP server. So this is the VM inside the VMware, where we have you can see here Pfsense DMZ server on the DHCP server. So I'm just going to show you the settings of the Pfsense internet gateway. So just 512 megabyte, 2 gigabyte hard disk, 1 processor. Here we have network adaptater. And we have a second one, network adaptator, that are called the Creditizens Pfsense LAN. This is the LAN one, and the other one is connected to the internet. So we have the other one that I've called the DMZ server. This one is connected only to the LAN network. And here we have the DHCP server, which has a network interface. It's also connected to the LAN. Okay. So let's see about the virtual network, the settings. So you can see here, this is the custom one, the host, and here you can actually set those IP ranges here. So 192, 168, 200, and the net is on 192, 168, 186 for the net. So that's the one that we're gonna have. We're gonna see it after in our gateway that will get an IP from this range. So you can see here 192, 168, 186 and 145. So this is the IP of this DHCP server. And here 192, 168, 11 for the Pfsense interface. Alright, so let's go to the DHCP server now. Here we are. So sudo nano. Yes, etc DHCP / DHCPD-conf. So that's the configuration file. That's where you go if you want to give all the configurations about the domain name, the name server. Here I use Cloudflare, but you can use more of them. You can use Google also. The default list time. So I just bring it down to something very low so we can see the changes operating. We'll probably use Wireshark for that. So how to be has to be short to see the handshake process. Alright, and we have the subnet also that we have set down there for this network. It's a small network, just few computers. And here we have this option, TDNS update style none, authoritative, and the subnet. So 168, 1 here, and here I just put it to in the same network, and the ranges will be between 55 and 58. That's the IP range. Just few addresses. So there's just 3 addresses here. And the router will be the Pfsense server, 192, 168, 11. So through that router we get the LAN connection, and we get also the access to the internet through the DHCP server, which gets his IP from the net adapter. So here we just exit. Okay. We're just visiting some files just to show you. So some different configurations that have been set. So we had to install also the DHCP server, because I want this VM to become the one actually giving IPs in the LAN network. So giving the IPs to the other computers connected to it. So it's going to be the center. And the DHCP server Wireshark is already installed. Okay, that's good. Just check if I can write something in the notebook here. Okay. So no. System D. Go to network. Result.conf first. Okay. Result.conf. So I'll just show you how it is. There's nothing in. So nothing has been changed here. The network now, that's where we want to go, and this is the name of our interface. So ens37.network. This is a file that I've created, and inside I put I'm just going to show you how I did get this name. So IPA, you get all the interfaces, and you see here ENS37, and this is the lookback one. So ENS37. So we just clear this and we go back in. So here you just create a file with the name of the interface .network. So it has to match the name of the interface. On the network, no DHCP because we want it to have a static address 192.168.1.50, and the gateway is the .1.1, which is the Pfsense internet gateway that I created in another VM, and the DNS will be the Cloudflare one, 1.1.1.1. Okay, just the DHCP server will have a static address. Okay, that's good. Let's exit this. Let's just see the status. I'm using Ubuntu 22. It's on Network Manager. But you're gonna see what I've done. I'm not using a network manager. We're gonna be using systemd. You see, just turn it down. Now it's inactive. Okay, so I suggest you to use systemd, systemd network D. And that's the one working at the moment. Okay. So I found this one more stable. And, so I'm using that one instead of the one which comes straight activated with the Ubuntu 22. So this one we had to install it before. Was the server. Going to give to the clients their IP using this handshake. You see the lease, time, the discover, the offer, the request, the pack, so all those acts. So it's going to be giving those IP addresses. So here ENS, so via the network interface, which is called the ENS37. we've seen just before. Here, and we have it shows also the MAC address and the name of the server. So you can see here 57, 56 as those addresses that have been given to those ones. Let's log in to this server, which is just connected into the LAN, and you see here 192.168.1.56. So that's the IP which has been given to this VM, this computer in this network. This is the MAC address. See, it ends with A915, and here we have it here, A915. So if you have any problem with this, you just check the PID number of the process and you use journal.ctl to see what's the problem. So it's going to be maybe explain you that you haven't set properly the subnets or something like that. You can have several problems occurring, but there's always a workaround if you look through the internet. Okay, so we've seen those, and this one here I've shown you. So you see the range is between 55 and 58, and we got 56 and 57 given to the two. So here 56. Here we got the 56 one, which has been given to this computer. So only one VM at the moment into the LAN, which is so we get the first IP allocated. Okay. So you can see here we just accede to this interface, the Pfsense interface 192.168.1. And the logins will be admin and the password Pfsense. And after that you can set your own. Okay, so services, DHCP server. You need to go here and you untick this option to enable DHCP server. So you untick it because we want static address for this server. Okay. So there's several ways to set that, but that's the one I choose. So here we have we are gonna go in Wireshark and see the interface, just to see what's going on in this interface. What are the requests, processes running on different ports and the different sources and destinations, and the protocol. Okay, so here you can see 157. And here you can see the handshake process. So you can use Wireshark to just troubleshoot your network also. So this file is very important. So you see the list time, default list time 30 seconds, and the max list time 60 seconds. So let's draw a little bit, just to, so it's in French, but let's go here and let's use this one, because it can be a bit confusing just to just seeing the files and everything. So we're gonna make it easy to explain for everyone. I'm not really good at drawing, so just understand the general concept. That's what we have. We have one server. This is our Pfsense server. That's the router also, because that's the one that we're going to use to access to the internet. Just a little abstraction of what we've done. It's easier to understand actually with some drawings. Here, it's perfect. Maybe the other way around. And here we have the other server. Let's write something in. Come on. Okay, now I can write. This is our DHCP server. That's where we're going to try to set our static IP and change all the, set the configurations. And here we can have several other servers which are connected to the LAN network. So it's a local network. Here we go. So that's our LAN server. Let's change this one with the other way around. Just like that. So they're communicating. The DHCP server is also sending to the LAN. So here's an IP address. The LAN server is getting it from the DHCP server. So this handshake process happening. Here we go. And the last one. And there. Okay. So you see this IP address, that's the one to access to the internet. Let's make it smaller, change the color. So that's the 196.45, so 192.168. Let's put it inside here, just for you to picture it and understand. This IP is connected to the internet through the NAT network interface. shows arrows here. So this is we're gonna put here the IP of the Pfsense router. I mean the LAN is LAN interface IP, which is not gonna change. That's good. So this is connected here, then the same network, the LAN network. And getting the internet access through this gateway 192, 168, 186, 145, the DHCP given by the host, Wi-Fi or Ethernet or computer, network. So here we just get the IP address. That's our static IP address for the DHCP server. This one also is static, just to precise it. And this one is a DHCP, so the 145 can change at the end. So let's go into the new, the only connected computer to this network, which has this IP address 192.168.156. Good. 56. Let's give it another color. Right. That's the DHCP server just giving an IP address to any LAN computer connected to it in the range of the subnet that you have defined in the DHCP d.conf file. So now what would be interesting is to let's make this server and see the address given to it. So we're gonna make a new one, and we're gonna connect this computer to this network and to this LAN network by just changing the adapter. So VM, what we're gonna do just to make it quick, I'm just going to clone the existing server and just show you some of the details and how we're going to do it. So let's turn it off before maybe, otherwise we won't be able to clone it. No, this won't work. Let me check. Static, this one here. Just to say that everything here is the LAN. It's in the LAN network. Here, let's put it a bit bigger, because they all share the same LAN network interface. I mean the adapter. So this is the LAN. Alright, and it is crossing over with the NAT, interface, the network adapter. Our LAN interface, and up there let's do another one for the one connected to the internet. After we go back to what we were going to do, which is cloning the LAN server, showing you that it has the right network adapter, so the LAN one, and after using the DHCP server to give to its client an IP address. That's our NAT interface. So how are we going to do this? DHCP server. New virtual machine. No, don't want to do that. Just need to clone this one here. Let's see the options. Oh, no. Manage clone. I might get an error, yes, telling me that I need to turn off this machine before cloning it. So let's turn it off. Should I use the terminal? No, let's just do it straight away here. Power off. And let's go back to those options up there. From here. Manage. Is it here? Yes. Manage. Power off. Yes. Clone. Yeah, that's the one we want. So the current state of the virtual machine, just clone it. Create a full clone. Full clone, yes. Here, let's change the name. Say just 2. Make it quick. That's good. It's pretty quick to clone. That's what is good. If I launched a new server, it will be just taking a while. And I don't want you to wait, because I'm doing all in one go. Even the voice record, so it's easier to do it like that. So cloning the virtual machine, VMware workstation, we're almost there. Just a few seconds left. So what is good is that you have those options to change the speed of the video. So 1.5 or 1.25 would be nice, I believe, because I'm pretty chill. Okay. Almost there. Come on. We just wait. When it's done, we're just going to turn on this one. Good. So this one is done. That's pretty quick. Server is here. You can turn it on. Let's turn on the other one. Well, let's troubleshoot now. Let's try to make it. Okay, let's try a little bit more. Just to expand some stuff. Not leave this one empty, and so on. This could be some other server for extra servers. Yes. Good. It's turning on. Okay, that's the second server, the new one. And that's the one we had before. So let's open terminals. APA 56 here. Still got it. On the other one, APA 55. So you got the first address straight away. That's the first address in the range. Here we have 57. I find this address weird actually, the 57 one in the DHCP server. I might look at it later on, because it should be 50. Shouldn't be in the range. Because I have set, I might need to restart the server. Here 55 to 58, so we got 55 given to the second server, because I did some tests before, so that one was allocated, and after the server I just turned it down, and this is back. We got it back on. Here we are. That's our DHCP server, and let's put here the new IP address that we got. I'm going to change this like this. That's the new LAN server. Which has the address 192, 168, 155. in our drawing, in our amazing drawing. So let's now change the subnet range. Let's see what's gonna happen. IPs. And see what happened. So we go into our central server, which is this one, DHCP server, and we just open the etc dhcpd.conf. So this is Wireshark. Very quickly, we're going to select our ENS37 interface here. So every 30 seconds we're gonna get the lease renewed, and here we go. Let's turn off shell for a shark. Let's change this subnet IP range. So at the moment we have a range starting at 55. Ending at 58. Let's go from 200 to 220. Let's save this and restart. DA system D. Restart. Ah, you see DHCP server. This is restarted. Let's check the status. Oh, let's restart also system D. Network D. Let's see if the static address is gonna be back. Here. You see here? Still have the address that we had before. You just get my sudo DH client. Where is it? Here. So to activate the interface. So whenever you work on any process, just take a text file on the side and write down everything you did, so you can go back to it. It helps also to troubleshoot. So you see here the handshake process, discover, offer, request the ACK, DHCP, and we've been changing. We have changed actually the IP addresses. So how many we have here? We have so many. IPA 200. So this one got the 201. And this one the 201. You see, we got the right allocation of IPs. So that's the IP before, which had nothing, and this one is the second one. Wireshark, we still have the history of what happened. Yes. Here 192, 168, 157, and it has been changed here. You can see the whole process in black. TCP. Let's turn it off. So let's ping from our server. Okay, so the central DHCP server is okay. Let's ping from this one here now. The LAN server has the access to internet. one, the new one, should be fine. Has access to internet. Let's copy those new addresses and update our amazing drawing. Here it has changed. That's what we have now. 192, 168, 200. As we've changed the subnet. Changed. Yes. Just copy this. And we're gonna just put here also the new one, which is 201. So orange was between 200 and 220. This one also is changed. 201. Here. Let's check here. IP 202, 203. Dynamic. I'm just gonna reboot this server to have the right IP address. Because that's not right. That's just showing intermediary processes. Let's see what's gonna happen. So while restarting the main computer, for the moment we still have connection to the internet, but at one moment we won't be able to resolve with the internet because they're getting the access from our DHCP server. No, they're getting the access actually from the router. But here you see this one doesn't work, not reachable. Good, that's what I wanted to see. This ping is not working. As we rebooted the DHCP server. That's good. So it does the right job. That's what we made it for. But it's a bit of a problem because it's a single point failure. So it's good to have replicas of this one, or to have a system that can replace it when it's down. So the connection is lost in both LAN servers. Still rebooting. Sorry. Let's wait a little bit more. Just the time for the DHCP server that we have. Just the time to reboot. To come back to life. Just a few seconds, it's gonna be back. So obviously it has a lot to set up. Let's ping from here. This is Cloudflare. Works. This is Google. It's not 1144, it's 8844. It's Google. Still rebooting. We are almost there. I have to find the options and how to accelerate videos when this happens. I think this is the perfect time for you to subscribe and like. That's why maybe it's taking so much time, because you always forget. No, you just wait the end and you see if you liked it, if you could understand something about how the IP addresses are distributed, which setup you could do for your own network. Come on. Here it is. Let's go into the terminal. Let's IPA, just check, and now we have our static IP. That's the one I've set, which is ending with a 50 and not 57 as we had before. That's good. You see here, there's nothing. So let's attribute those IP addresses to all the other LAN servers connected to it. So just to show you that this address 192.168.1.50. So we go to etc systemd network. Let's do a nano. Name of the interface, ENS37 and network, because I turned on the network D systemd instead of network manager, and that's the one we have set here. We said DHCP now, and we said that we want 192.168.1.50, and now we got it. Good, so this is how you end the setup. You just reboot it, or maybe there's a command for that, but I didn't look for it yet. So here, let's just now use this command sudo dh client -v, the name of the interface, the network adapter. Let's see if you can see more about it. Here you got some more options, usage. You can see the documentation if you want to know more about it. Let's just keep going and do -v and ENS is the man. You can do it like that also if you want to see the documentation directly into your terminal, from your terminal. So good, maybe it's better like that. Now here you get all the options. So -v, enable verbose log messages. So this is just for to get the logs. This option -1, try to get at least once, -n, -n, and so on. Clear. Let's where is it? Here. Unit 37, that's the name of the interface. Here, discover offer request arc. So they've been renewed. Let's see here what's gonna happen. DHCP request arc. 200 have been given and 201. Source 192, 168, 150. Destination 192, 168, 201. 202, 201. DHCP request 203. So here we don't see anything because it's still setting up, but it's gonna come. Here we have the 201 done. And after the other one, in the other DMC server 2, we have the 200. Good. And here it has given 203 again. So you might need to do some troubleshoot and check. There's something missing for sure. That's why the IP is changing here, even in the DHCP server. That's one option that might have missed somewhere. But I hope that you understood a little bit how it worked. But next is maybe to make sure that the IP of the central server is not changing, like mine is doing at the moment. Next is to configure maybe some rules into the Pfsense. From your Pfsense internet GUI. Yeah, so maybe that's the next step. So I hope that you liked it, and